we got today?
Alright, everybody, so today we got some stuff from Hobbyking in. Got a little box and a big box. There is an airplane in here. I won't tell you what it is yet. Well, you'll probably see by the thumbnail when we post it what it is, so it won't be a huge secret, but we'll do the airplane here second. Just got some little tidbits here, so let's open this guy up. A couple things that relate to the airplane. And a couple other things that I just needed from Hobbyking. There we go. Alright. Propellers for the airplane we're about to open. Battery capacity checker. Some really nice graphene batteries. These always come in super nice cases. It's pretty nuts how nice the cases are on these graphenes, and I always forget how to open them. I think
it just slides.
There it is. Yeah, it's a magnet. That's right. I always forget they got magnet clasps, and then they put them in a little velvet pouch.
So fancy.
Oh, I know. They're
for a battery.
Like, you'd think you're buying a diamond watch or something, but. And there's the battery. 3S.
Oh yeah, look
2200.
at that. Nice.
But yeah, they package these things so nice. I mean, you get this little velvet bag, which I guess you could reuse for some parts. And
gifts.
These boxes are really nice. But anyway, that's for the airplane in here also. And here's another
battery.
Another battery. So I only bought two.
Only two.
So we'll start off with two batteries. I'm sure we'll need more if the plane's as fun as everybody says it is. And a little prop balancer. So I didn't have one of those. Sometimes propellers come unbalanced, and but
cool.
All right,
open it up.
On to the airplane. Let's, I guess, start down here. Make sure I don't slice too far in.
So what was the impetus to buy the plane?
The what?
What caused you to go shopping?
I'm always on Hobbyking, but just some drama at work. So this made me feel better.
Shopping always makes everybody feel better.
Alright. I'm sure you guys can see what it is now.
It's a buffalo!
The buffalo, which been out for a little while now. A little late to the game. Let's get this out of the way.
You got it? Cool.
A little late to the game, the Buffalo game here. But like I said, Hobbyking was having this crazy cyber sale, and I just checked their website and it's sold out now, but for about a week, I think they were selling these. It was pretty crazy. I got this for $87. Shipped. So hopefully they'll go on sale again, but even at full price, I think full price is like $140 or something. I guess people are saying it's a really, really good plane, really fast, good performer, and it looks good. And yeah, the reviews are good, so I had to get one. So let's open it up. See if I can figure it out. There we go. All right, here's one. There's one. And the one on sale, by the way, was the blue one, the navy colors, the actual one they used on the aircraft carrier. The one with the yellow wings here was, I think they call it the pre-war scheme. So I guess that maybe for training. I don't know. But we got this one. So this is the color that was on sale, which is fine with me because I like them both. So let's do one thing at a time here. Get the wing out. Wing looks really nice. It's a foamy, obviously. Ooh, if you guys haven't seen any other Buffalo videos, any Durafly Buffalo videos, but yeah, this is a Durafly. Their planes are really, really nice. Very happy with the Durafly stuff. Hobbyking in general, I love that website. But yeah, so you gotta hook up the the rods for the servos. There's the servo leads, so everything's there. I don't know if you can see, but all the panel lines are kind of stamped into the foam. So I might do like a little weathering thing to it, kind of accentuate some of the panel lines. We do a lot of static models too, so I like to paint some models. So I don't know, I might make it look a little more real, but who knows? I might just go fly it like this. But anyway, there's the wing. Let's see what else we got. The next, that's just some padding. So, here is the FPV cockpit. And that's another one of my plans, is I'm gonna put some FPV in it.
Okay, wow.
It's got the gauges. I don't know how good you're zooming in there, but yeah, it's got some gauges. So if you're doing FPV, you might be able to see the gauges kind of in your goggle view. I think that's the whole point of that.
That'd be pretty cool.
We'll try that one day. But there's that. All these buffaloes come with the FPV cockpit.
Didn't you say it comes with 2 cockpits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the main cockpit's already on the plane.
Oh, all right.
Yep. It comes with 2 cockpits, and that's another thing. Like these buffaloes are really good prices, and then they come with 2 cockpits. So here's another propeller for the buffalo. That's the one that comes with the airplane. And I bought these 2 from Hobbyking. These are actually listed as replacements for the buffalo. So I guess let's pull one out here. Some people were complaining, I shouldn't say complaining, but some people were reporting that these come sometimes a little unbalanced. That's why I got the prop balancer. Okay. It's a really cheap one. It was like $1, I think. Okay. But some people were saying they're unbalanced. Some people were saying theirs were fine. Some people's were bad. So I don't know. But that's the one that came with the plane. And there's the one that I bought extra. Like I said, it's literally, they're listed as replacements for the buffalo. So I have 3 of those. Yeah. If you haven't figured out by watching any of our other videos, we live in Arizona, so we don't have the luxury of landing on a nice lawn every time. Usually we are landing on rocks. So rocks tend to chew up propellers pretty quick.
Rocks and cactus.
Rocks, cactus, thorns, more rocks.
People.
So, alright, so we got our wing out. What else we got? I'm doing the main fuselage last because that's the coolest part. A little short, stubby fuselage. Based off of, well, not based off of, it is an actual plane from early World War II, I guess. And it was a radial engine plane. All those radial engine planes have just a real short, stubby appearance. They're kind of cool. This is the bottom.
Oh, the belly?
Belly, so yeah, this is what kind of holds the wing on. So once it goes in the body, this is what holds it together. Okay. And then this little nub here is actually plastic. So this is what when you land, it skids on this plastic. And then these notches here are how you throw it. So there's a thumb hole. So this is, like I said, the bottom of the plane, and that's how you're gonna throw it with these thumb grasps. So Durafly did a really good job designing this plane. People are really happy with it, and I just had to have one, especially at that price. And like I said, it did not take long to sell out. There's the elevator. So nothing too crazy here, just typical elevator. Control horns already installed. There are carbon spars in there, so that's pretty cool. What else? The next is gonna be the fuselage.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, wait, there's a little box in here. I think that's a box of
stuff.
Probably push rods and whatnot. Yeah. One more if I'm missing one little piece. I hope I'm not missing it. I don't see it. So yeah, these are just all the little tidbits to finish the airplane. Durafly's got it all labeled really, really nice for you. Have Mary, I know. But yeah, here's the Y harness for the ailerons, the aileron push rods, little fake exhaust stacks, so you just glue those on, and the nuts and bolts for the elevator and the rudder. And these are the aileron servo covers. They go on the bottom of the wing. You don't have to use them, but it just cleans up the bottom, makes them look kind of cool. Velcro to attach your battery, and a little Allen key. And here's the main fuselage, but like I said, I'm not seeing one little part.
What are you looking for?
So it's a little nub for the end.
That little guy right down.
Oh, there he is. Yep, there it is. I didn't see it. Good job, Mary. That's why you're here. To keep you around for a reason. But yeah, this is what I was looking for. Nothing too exciting, but it's just a dress-up piece. So it
Is that for the back end?
Yeah, I'll take it out real quick here. Yeah. So it's just a little piece of foam.
Okay.
But what it does is when you put the horizontal stabilizer on, this goes right here. And it kind of just holds it in, but it also makes the back look kind of, gives it more of a finished look. So anyway, that's what I was looking for. But we have it. All right, so here is the main fuselage. Look at this little stubby guy.
Stretchy little guy.
It's so cool looking. These old radial planes, you got this massive front.
Yeah, wow.
Massive front, and yeah, this is a really cool looking plane. And the graphics are good. I mean, they're like I said, Durafly's been doing really good lately with their planes. They look great. But you can see the control rods aren't hooked up. So here's the elevator push rod. Oh, and also another amazing thing, like they keep proving how good of a deal this is. You got ball links on this plane. It's phenomenal. So ball links are really, really, really nice. They're smooth, and it's guaranteed. It's a very positive connection. A lot of times they just give you those kind of Dubrow clevis style, like it's just a little plastic clip and it clips on. And while they do work, they're fine. These are just a step above that style, the clevis style. The ball links are just super smooth and a very, very secure fit. So as far as value for what you're getting, this is a very good value plane from the videos I've watched and what people are saying. It's really nice. And another thing that always kind of scares people is when they get it, you can see the thrust angle of the motor. It's actually pointing down.
Oh yeah.
So that's normal for this plane apparently. But everybody always comments on it, and they think that the motor got tweaked in shipping or something, but that's how it's designed. It's just must have something to do with how stubby and fat it is, but that's what they want it. They want the thrust angle kind of pointing down.
Downwards.
So I don't know.
We shall see.
But that is normal. So if you guys do get one and you see that, that's how it's supposed to be. So don't worry. And it looks like the cowl. Oh, it's just two screws, a top and a bottom screw. Okay, I might secure that a little better. I could foresee that.
Oh yeah.
See how it's a little loose?
Yep.
I just noticed that, so I could foresee that in flight, maybe wobbling around and the propeller hitting it. So I might secure that a little better. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But there is a screw on top and on the bottom, and that's why it's pivoting like that. But I might put one in the sides too, just two little guys in the sides, because I don't want that coming loose in flight and hit the propeller hitting it. And then here's the other canopy it comes with. So remember we showed you the FPV one
And the
first.
pilot inside this one.
Here's this one. He actually got a pilot, clear windows. They didn't cheap out and just make the windows black, like you can see in the cockpit. More gauges. And here's the tab to get it off.
Oh, wow.
So it's a magnet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, no screws or anything. Makes it very clean and secure. So listen to the snap. So it ain't going, it's not going anywhere. Real easy to get off. Very nice.
And then
Servos are installed. Here's the ESC. It should be an Aerostar. Yep, Aerostar 40.
let's see if I can grab. Okay.
Which, again, people love. Plenty of room for the battery. Here's the battery loop. So you secure the battery with that, and then they give you a little extra Velcro for the battery because you want to Velcro the battery down and loop over it. But yeah, there's the servos pre-installed.
Yep. Look at that.
So yeah, you just really, not much to do.
Very nice.
The only real complaint about this plane that people seem to have is Hobbyking doesn't put a magnet on the FPV cockpit, which, I mean, how much can a little magnet like that be? 50 cents? Yeah. So I shouldn't say Hobbyking, Durafly. Hobbyking just the distributors, but Durafly doesn't put the magnet there. So if you do want to use this, you gotta get a magnet or secure it some other way or take the magnet out of there. But I don't think I'm gonna hack this up because I would like to have just a magnet on each so you can swap between them right
that would be.
So I might have to just get a magnet for that, but that's no big deal. It's just, but one of those things, it wouldn't cost that much more to put a second magnet on there. But let's kind of set this aside here and we'll loosely put it together. I'm not gonna do any real assembly because you actually have to do a little bit of gluing. As Mary calls it, the buffer-row. But it's real easy. The foam has notched slots. It all just kind of notches in.
You glue them?
I mean, literally a 2-year-old can put this together. Luckily, the bottom actually does not glue in. So the bottom, again, more notches.
Oh.
So the bottom actually has 2 screws.
Oh,
so this is actually where you do not glue the bottom. So besides plugging the servos in, put the 2 screws in, and that's that. Elevator, very similar. It's got notches also. And just kind of slides in.
Oh, there you go. And then the little end cap.
This guy, and in the directions, which actually looks like they don't give you directions anymore. I think some of the early Buffaloes had actually a color manual, but I think on Hobbyking's website, I think they just have a link to the online directions now.
Okay.
But enough people have put this together, and I've watched all the videos, so if I recall, you just put a little glob of glue on that nub and a little bit there. I'm gonna double check before I do it for sure, but that holds that on. And that's it. I mean,
it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And then you put the
the propeller, obviously, but you know, it's never a good idea to. The propeller is the very last thing you do, especially when if you're gonna power it up on your bench. The washer goes on the front. Yeah, if you're gonna be powering this up on your bench and adjusting servos and whatnot, do not have the propeller on. It's just too easy to accidentally bump the throttle, or you just don't know. You don't want this thing going off and you're starting to spin in your hands. But here's all the little other bits. Oh, and these guys I showed you, the servo covers.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to put them on, but if you want to, they just go right there.
On the ends.
So it's more of a dress up thing.
Yeah, clean it up.
Exactly, it just makes it look clean but there is Mr. Buffalo. Should be a pretty fun plane. So yeah, we're gonna do FPV, not right away. I'm gonna have to get the Buffalo all trimmed up in just normal line of sight mode, and get it working good, and then maybe do a whole separate video of just FPV stuff. But yeah, we just want to unbox it and show you guys. I know there's a lot of these out there right now, and like I said, I'm kind of late to the game, but I had to get it on the Buffalo. It's just too cool of a little airplane.
Yeah.
It looks cool, flies great, looks great. great price. They just did a great design, everything about it. There's another plastic landing gear. So these are the two landing nubs. It's a belly lander, obviously. There's no wheels, so it's a hand toss, and you land it on the belly. As simple as it gets. So, and it's a nice size too. It's only a three foot wingspan. So this is a perfect plane. You can literally leave it in your truck or your car, and it's not a nightmare to transport around. Some airplanes are just so big you can't leave them in your car. And some airplanes, like my Mall, for instance, to get the wing off, it just takes forever. So it's not really feasible to constantly take the wing on and off. This, if you had to take the wing off, it's only 2 screws. But most people leave it on because it's so small. But there it is. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe if you want to see more of Buffalo or stuff like this. But we're gonna have a whole separate video of me officially hooking up the linkages and getting it programmed up to my Tyrannus. Should be super easy. This is 4-channel at its simplest, but we'll go over it real quick, and then we'll do a maiden on a whole nother video.
Yay!
All right, we'll see you in the next one.